Welcome back to my channel. I'm here to share these two journals with you. They are both made with kits from Dreamzetc, etc. I had purchased these kits a while back, printed them out, and never got around to making the journal. So I am in the let's clean up the craft room mode and decided to try to use up things that I had on hand to make various journals, and these were the first two things that I did. So we'll start with the smaller of the two. It's a 1-inch spine. The paper on the outside is from Stamperia. It is a collection called Time. That's the cover for that. I really love the papers. They're just a little pricey for me, but if I use them in just special spots, then I don't feel too bad about it. I also used a piece of the Stamperia paper as the liner paper. These are fairly simple journals. I didn't do a lot of embellishing. I just made some flaps from some of the ephemera that came in the kit. The back sides of all of the printables from Dreamzetc, etc., and extra pages are this coffee stained paper that was a freebie years ago from Ephemera's Vintage Garden, and I use it a lot in journals because I love the spacing. It fits my writing perfectly. And what I had done here for these was use a leftover piece of the lined paper and made the long flaps and then attached the tags and cards to them. I think I'm kind of going for a simplicity thing here because I had done Nick the Booksmith's Deserted Island challenge, and I was just really amazed at the way the simple ones just were very calming and inspiring. So I decided that I would do a couple of journals that just were not heavily embellished because of that. In the various pockets and in the envelopes are pieces of the ephemera from the package that people can use, whoever gets this, to further embellish. In other words, like this would make a beautiful pocket. But that way someone can design it more to their liking than to mine. But I think it's a gorgeous kit. This one's called Collaged Rose, and it's various pinks, some blues, and a lot of French inspired items. And then this the blue is this kind of a teal blue kind of thing, which is one of my favorite blues. So I really enjoyed it. This kit has a lot of pages with it, a lot of different kinds. It has all these collage pages. It has lined pages, and then just a whole lot of ephemera. This is one of the collage pages, and I just used it in the middle to make a big pocket. And this is some, like I said, I included some of the ephemera things here so someone could use it to create their own pockets or tags or whatever they might enjoy making for the kit, for the book. So even though it looks like I used a lot of envelopes, I didn't use but half of the envelopes that come in this bundle. So it really does have a lot of really interesting things for you to use. So that's number one. The second one is done in a similar vein. It is fabric on the outside, and I chose this fabric because I was using the kit Winged Elements from Dreamzetc, etc. This is a piece of the Stamperia paper. And once again, this is not very embellished. There's some, but you know, like this little side tuck. This is actually an Ephemera's Vintage Garden little envelope, but the envelopes that came with the kit were so big, none of them would actually fit in this little side tuck that I had created, so I found something in my stash that did, because like I said, I'm on a kick of let's clean this place up. But this is a really pretty kit. Lots of soft colors that go well with a lot of different things. Lots of options with collaged parts and lined papers. Just a variety of things. Some really beautiful big tags. This tag is actually, there was another little section here that I cut off so that I could slip it in there, because it was actually as tall as the page. So if you can imagine, I cut off that little bit there. But lots of pretty nice ephemera that comes with it. Things that you can use to further embellish pages. But I was just, like I said, keeping it simple, using up things that I already had. Kind of a let's clean up the shop routine. But look at that beautiful envelope. Front and back is equally beautiful. This is a piece of the ephemera from the kit. And of course it was big enough that the envelope fit in there. This is a little piece that I cut off of another piece of ephemera in the kit, and then left this tag its full length. But you can see it's a mixture of, the pages in this kit are a mixture of collages and line pages and, you know, nice writing spaces. Love the words on it. So it's just a fun kit to use in a lot of different ways. Another tag that I cut the bottom off, and this is actually the piece I cut off of that other tag. This was part of a ephemera piece. Another of the beautiful envelopes, and they're just as pretty on the back as they are on the front. And a piece of ephemera. I think this was another tag that I cut the top and the bottom off of, because I just love that image and wanted to put it inside one of the envelopes. And then the back here is another piece of the Stamperia paper from the same grouping. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing those two, and if you're like me and you've got a whole lot of stuff, maybe it's time to just make some journals. Have a great day.